People don't know what they got until it's gone. All gone. Goodbye. Exit left. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. People take life for granted. They take people for granted. They take relationships for granted. Friendship, romantic. People take their marriage for granted. They take their girlfriend for granted. Their boyfriend for granted. Their money. Their job. Their luck. Life. They take it all for granted because it comes so effortless to them. And they don't care. If they in their mind, they're like, if it goes away, I don't care. That's what they tell themselves. If I lose it, I don't care. At the end of the day, they care. At the end of the day, it means something to them. Because all of those things brought something into your life and made you feel a certain type of way. Money brings success and power, freedom. If you don't have that, what do you have? Confirmation. Your title, power. Your relationship, love, caring, nurturing. Rather it be from your family or your lover. It brings you support, unity, strength. Luck. If you don't have luck, what do you have? Nothing. You have bad luck. Well, I'd rather have bad luck than no luck. You know what I mean? At least that's how the saying goes. And I used to say that all the time. I have bad luck. But that was me projecting and saying shit into the universe back when I didn't know that what you put out comes back to you. So now I don't say that. Now I say that I'm full of good luck and opportunities and possibilities. And doors were open and are opening everywhere I go. It's all about the mind. You have to control your mind. Control your mind and your words will be controlled and your emotions will be controlled. And it's not easy. I'm still working on this stuff. And we take it all for granted. I can tell you one thing about myself, and I just recently learned this about myself. And I don't say this to be egotistical in any way. But to say this, I know that I bring magic into people's lives, and I'm not talking about hocus pocus magic, even though I do bring hocus pocus magic because I'm fucking amazing. But I bring a light in people's lives that they cannot get from another person. And so many people think that they can replace me, and I'm irreplaceable. I'm one of a kind. And I love that about myself. And I wish I treated myself like that when I was younger. But you know what? I wouldn't be this person today if I didn't go through all those harsh lessons and treating myself. 55 on the clock, 55, 5 is change. If I didn't treat myself and go through all of that, all of those lessons to figure out who I am, because now that I'm figuring out who I am, it means so much more to me. And at the end of the day, what I'm learning is the more I learn about myself and I'm more confident with myself, I'm not sorry, my voice is a little, I hope I'm not getting sick. I stand my ground more. My boundaries, I'm rebuilding boundaries because I stepped over a lot of them. Even ones I told you guys that I created, I still walked over them because I still lack the confidence of who I am. And the more I learn about myself, the more fucking amazing I see who I am, and I really am fucking amazing. I've had so many people tell me in the past and just recently, Gabe, you're fucking a gem. You're a diamond in the rough. I look rough. I look amazing. I just told you guys don't speak negative shit into the universe, and here I am like, I look rough. Recently, I just had somebody hold a mirror up to my face and said, Gabby, look in the mirror. Look how beautiful you are. And I thought the exercise was stupid. And I did it, and I looked, and I was holding back my tears because I feel like I've been a big crybaby a lot. And if you would have known me 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, you wouldn't see a fucking tear wellow up in my eyes. I held it in. I would never show my vulnerability because I was raised that crying is a weakness. Showing your emotion is a weakness. And I was like, I'm not a weak bitch. So it was rare to catch me crying. And now I cry like a big fucking baby because all I do is work on vulnerability and talk about how it's okay to show emotions. Anyways, so this person, he made me look in the mirror and he's like, you're so beautiful. He's like, do you not see this? And I mean, I'm not hideous. I'm not going to sit there and lie to the guy. I'm not hideous. But I mean, everybody has beauty and not everybody sees the same, right? We all see through different lenses. So what like I may think is beautiful, you may think is like, ew, that's ugly. And right? And just because this girl or this guy finds me attractive doesn't mean this girl and this guy find me attractive. It could be disgusting to them. You know, some people like thicker, chunkier women. Some men and women like thicker and chunkier men, you know, or skinnier, thinner, fitter, stronger, muscular. Everybody has their preference, right? So I never really thought about it, right? As long as I find myself attractive, and if I leave the house and I'm like, okay, as long as I have my mascara on and I look half decent and I feel, you know, because if you look good, you feel good. So I never really thought about it that way. But he was like, no, you're looking at it all wrong. It's beyond what you're looking at as an appearance. Like, yeah, you're fucking beautiful. You're gorgeous. He's like gassing me up and shit. And I'm like, all right, you know, and I take compliments hard. Like, I can't take a compliment. I get all like weird. Like my armpits start to sweat. I'm like, all right, stop. Like, I don't want to hear no more. Right? And he's like, no, beautiful as a person, like your appearance, but the way you are, who you are, how you speak, and how you express yourself makes you beautiful. And I was just like, thank you, right? And he just told me like a lot of things about myself and what he notices in me, and that I've heard this again in the past from people, women and men, and my family, and friends, and lovers. But I never really heard it until just recently. It hit me, and I really, really, really heard it. And I don't know. There's like these little moments in my life right now that are starting to hit like this, and a lot of things that I wish I was, I am. And I'm getting a little bit more stricter on my values and my boundaries. And I know why now. I was holding back because I struggle with detaching, and that's not a secret. I talk about it all the time. And I just know that once I get to the point where I'm disciplined, I'm going to have to cut some people out of my life that I'm really just not wanting to do it. And there's going to come to a point that if it doesn't align, I have to. And it's all about growth and moving forward. And I see a lot of my life moving forward in a lot of amazing ways. And I'm not going to be able to walk through every door of every opportunity of doors that are opening for me unless I really, really, really let go and release what is no longer serving me and not aligning with me. Because if you're not aligning with me and we're not lifting each other together and cheering each other on, and you're holding me down or making me in any way feel hurt, even though it might be self-hurt, it's caused because of a misalignment, then I have to cut it loose. And this is where people take you for granted. They take life for granted. They take people for granted, opportunities and situations. And that's where the taking it for granted comes from. So I challenge you to sit back today and look at your life and see what you're taking for granted and who you're taking for granted, and take a moment to just think about everything and everyone and how much you really appreciate and love them, and see where you can make little changes in your life. I love you. Happy Sunday.